Hello everybody, Nuts Games here with my playthrough of Kholat. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. I've been looking for a story-based game to play through for you guys that I'm going to enjoy, that you're going to enjoy. And I've had this one recommended to me by some close friends of mine. Shout out Megan and Craig if you're watching. Hey.
56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Siakal.
Kholat.
It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
Thanks for the summary, Mr. Storyman. You did a good job of that. Act 1. Of how many, I wonder? Oh, this is cool. Look at this. This is all built on the Unreal 4 engine. I believe that's one of the few things I do know about this game. I only know that because it was sort of on the title screen when I first loaded the game. So I can run. Cane it. I don't think I can open any of these doors. I'm pressing E, which is the universal door open button. This looks really cool, because again, this game, it is worth mentioning, this game is a few years old now. I think it was out in 2015 maybe, so it's not sort of, you won't be able to compare it again, you won't be able to compare it to some of the games you see now, some of the indie games you see now, in terms of graphical quality, but I think this stands up pretty well, considering it is getting on for a couple of years old. Especially when you compare it to something like Dead by Daylight, because that I think was released around the same sort of time, and that doesn't look great, does it? I don't know where I'm supposed to be going either, so Maybe in here, maybe this house. I'm just looking at the houses. Crouch as well. Oh, it's making me feel chilly. It all looks a bit abandoned, doesn't it? Let's try running down here. There's a house there. Let me see that house. Oh, what's happened? Oh, I can't sprint for too long. I thought something horrible was happening already. Is this a house I can explore? No. Down here we go then. Left or right? Do I have a map or anything? Not that I can see. Let's go this way towards the old train line. I don't think I can go that way. I don't know, let's try it anyway. Oh, there is a way to go this way. Oh, I sprinted for too long again. And what's that ominous music? Back off. Back off, you orchestra. Go easy on the bass. Nice cello. They've nailed the aesthetic of a sort of a barren wasteland.
Are you coming to me?
Oh, that made me jump. Who said that anyway? I don't even know who said that. Is someone following me? Why are the sides of my screen going in dark? Is that supposed to happen, or am I dying? I don't think you would go down this cavernous, would you? You wouldn't go into this cavernous cave. Ah! I've fallen to my death at the end.
In the end, the only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. The pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul. After a while, I was no.
Is that?
Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
Sounds rather ominous, but is that Mr. Scene Bean? Ah, there's a I see a tent. Press E. I'm going in the mud.
Right behind you.
Oh! Gave me a strange feeling in my stomach, that, Sean. Not a feeling I like. A feeling I love. Yeah, I'm sure that's Sean Bean. Mr. Scene Bean, Mr. Sean Bourne. It would be fairly apt for him if he is a one of the people who died, because he dies in everything. No matter what he's in, he'll die. Act 2. Act 1 was good and
Have
easy.
you ever tried to hold on to your humanity?
It is seen
being.
being.
You of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will. When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment.
What's that?
When you could really not remember your sins. When they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark. The problem is that in their darkness, you have never been alone.
Oh, what's that in the air? In the sky even, not the air. We're saving. Do I follow the scary footprints? Press F for survival info. Oh, F1. I guess fine, I'll look at them later. I don't want to lose the feet prints. Oh, quick! Oh, he's running! Get back here! You naked footprinted men. And women, I suppose. Okay, I don't know where they are. Damn you, survival guide. You've done me over. An active volcano in the middle of a glacier. Hey, what have we got?
I set out the moment I heard about the incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case. I arrived at Vishai on February the 19th, a couple of days before the Institute's rescue group. While waiting for them, I started asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue team had finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission and that all discoveries or observations should be brought to my attention before anyone else's. We established priorities, checked the equipment, and set off right away. It was not until February the 26th we found the tent that I believe belonged to the students. Initial findings show that the people in the tent cut its sidewall and for some reason tried to escape from it in panic. The tracks in the snow led to a forest a kilometre and a half away. But the trail went cold after 500 meters and we had to carefully search the entire area. This was not a place of any average incident. We had shivers crawling all over our bodies because of the atmosphere surrounding us. I was convinced that something more than just an accident had occurred here. I had the feeling we were dealing with something unnatural.
Ooh, that's freaky! Oh, what the hell is going on? Why are they all flying? I died? Why did I die? That was... Okay. I died. What can I do? Unless I'm supposed to run away at that point. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to pick up the diary bit and run away. They're gonna let me run away. That looks so cool. What is that, a meteor or something? Oh! God, that scared the shit out of me. What are you doing? Should I chase her? I thought she was coming to get me. Oh, I'm getting tired from running. Quick, quick, quick! Got too knackered. I can't even run now. I'm tired. What is that up there? Looks like a phone mast or something. So the trail went cold here, so let's go up here and see if there's anything of any interest up here. God, I think I'm going to get so lost playing this. What's creaking? Oh, is it trees? Could be trees. What's that? I don't like that. I'm running up here to the cave where there could be wolves or monsters. What's that? Still snowing in the cave. Oh god, that sounds so cool. Sploosh! Oh! I don't know how to jump. I don't even know if I can jump. I'm going to check the instructions. Okay, I've checked. I can't jump, so... Oh god, that sounds awful. But so cool. I'm a sucker for a good sound in a game. If it looks cool and it sounds cool, then you could pretty much get away with a lot of stuff in terms of story and gameplay, and I would still enjoy it. But yeah, not to say that I'm expecting this to have a bad story or bad gameplay, but it looks really cool and it sounds awesome. It just sounds big, you know. Sounds. I get a good feeling of distance when I'm when I hear those when I hear the wolf and the sort of the creaking and the crackling. What the hell? I got no idea where I am. I might go back to the middle and then try and track down where exactly I have to go. Huh. Plus, no, maybe I have to go this way, because I mean, there wouldn't have been that ghostly runner if I didn't have to follow her. Would there? That wouldn't make any sense. So I have to come down here. Oh, I even like the sound of the... I even like the sound of the snow underfoot. I hope I... What was that? Did you hear the ding? I hope I don't have to... What's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, It's freaking me out so bad. What is it? I can't do anything with it. It's just a block. I suppose it's... I was expecting the map to sort of tell me where I was. But maps don't do that in real life, do they? So, I don't know what I was expecting it to in this game. Oh, that sounds so cool. Sorry, I think the first 20 minutes of this so far has just been me saying, oh, it sounds so cool, oh, it looks so cool. Oh, it does sound epic though. What's that noise? What is that noise? I'm running. I don't want to know what that is. Oh, it's following me! Oh, what is that? I hate it. What is that? Okay, let's... Okay, let me have a read through this, so I understand what I have to do. There's not a lot there. There's not a lot in here.
I set out the moment I heard of it.
I've seen that. What's that? Shiny, shiny! Oh, it was a paper. That's what was making all the noise. Oh, I feel an idiot now. Mysterious lights above the northern cosmodrome. Mysterious events in the sky were noted during the night of 4th to 5th July. Witnesses testified they had seen a bright orange sphere which had crossed the sky above the city several times, moving chaotically and immediately changing its direction of flight. Finally, it stopped and disappeared. Major Gierke, an aviation professional, confirms it is impossible for any flying object we know to move like that. This military and Cosmodrome's personnel answered our questions in a short and firm way by distancing themselves to the event, informing us there was no activity in the area, as well as there were no tests performed. Sounds like aliens to me! Aliens are not good. Not friends with anybody, they only want to probe you and murder you and kill you and eat your innards and your other bits, your gizzardy bits. I might go back. Run away! I might go back to the central camp where I got blown up a minute ago. I don't know if there's a way to half run, half walk, because I don't want to knacker myself out, so I might just sprint in bursts. Then when I start panting a lot, I'll slow down to a walk for a minute. Don't want to do myself an injury. Boff! Face full of tree. If this weren't so terrifying, I'd say it was quite Christmassy. Panting, isn't he? Making a meal of it. I don't understand why I saw a ghostly figure running. I followed her and was led to nowhere. She just sort of disappeared. What is that up there? Who knows? Nobody knows. I don't. Yeah, so I think if I... What's the squeaker? I'm just feeling a bit nervous constantly. The wind's picking up. Where was the tent? Oh god, I've forgotten where the tent is. I'm going to die in the wilderness. I'm going to die a horrible death. I'll have my skull crushed by an unknown force. My innards will be ruptured. And I'm going to fall off a tree. What's that up here? Oh, I'm knackered again. Looks like a mountain, volcano. Is that a... No, I'm seeing things. I thought it was a hut. Oh, there's the tent. Going in the tent. Oh, okay, I'm not going in the tent. So, okay, so I guess that's the big old thing I died at a minute ago. I'm guessing this is the tent. That makes sense, wouldn't it? It looks like a bit like a tent. There's a fire there. And down here must be where I found that previous note. So let's, because up here there are coordinates. So let me be very, very clever. Take a picture of this. Come on, phone. Take a picture of these flips coordinates, and then I can keep reference of them and note down where I have been and where I haven't been. Okay. So that's 46 north, 73 east. 46, 73. Yeah, 46, 73. Okay, that doesn't correspond with anything I've got. Doesn't correspond with anything I've got. Okay. 37 north, 62 east. 37, 62. Okay, so that does match up with that. Okay, so I guess it's just a case of running around, finding these. So 7 north, 52 east. Oh, that's a long way up. So I've got to go all the way up there. Wow. Okay. Well, let me Well, it has saved already, isn't it? So I'm going to say goodbye for now. The first half an hour, I do apologise, it's been a bit of a wasted episode because I've just been running around saying how cool everything is, not really making any sort of progress. But I now know what I need to do. I understand that I am there. I can't show you with my mouse because it's not working, but I'm where the camp is, and I need to run through and grab all of the, I guess, pages or something. Anyway, I need to go to each of these coordinates on the map and basically see what's there. I don't know what's going to be there. It might be more pages, it may be bodies, it may be clues to what happened to the people that were killed here, but we'll have to find out later on. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye!